Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Welcome back. Today is Thursday, and today we're doing a devotional. Today's devotional is going to be one of my favorite topics that I like to talk about. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, Proverbs 1:5. Now I want to read a little bit in Proverbs before we get into our devotional, so let's do that right now. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, the king of Israel. Now we know that Solomon was given wisdom, and he was the wisest man that ever lived. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to give the young man knowledge and discretion. To give the young man knowledge and discretion. The wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and understanding and instruction. The fools despise wisdom and instruction. And we can see that in today's world with all these gays and coming out and identifying as he, she, non-binary, binary. They identify as a little girl, a little boy, all kind of crazy things going on. They do not receive knowledge and instruction. They are far from it. It is very important in the Bible, we are told, to get wisdom, get understanding, put them around our neck. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and all you're getting, get understanding. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they will be life to your soul and grace to your neck. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. And so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Now I really like in Proverbs 3, verse 3 and 4, let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Isn't that awesome? Write them on the tablet of your heart. When wisdom enters your heart and knowledge is pleasant to your soul, discretion will preserve you, understanding will keep you, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the man who speaks perverse things, from those who leave the paths of uprightness, who walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice in doing evil and delight in the perversity of the wicked. And we can see this. There are many people today in this generation that are speaking perverse things. They are really on that wide path to destruction. They do not heed the word of God. They don't have common sense. I don't care how much you think if you're a woman that you think you're a man or vice versa. No. You were born as God made you, male or female. There's no other thing, male and female, period. And these people doing all these horrible things to our children, giving them hormone blockers and cutting off their genitals and all this horrific stuff that's going on today. We are truly living in a period of non-understanding, and they just are running to and fro doing all these stupid things. They are maiming themselves, and a lot of them are detransitioning now, and they're so sorry they ever started the whole thing. Their emotions are off the chart. They don't know who they are or what they are, and it's heartbreaking. And a lot of these children had no choice growing up. Their parents did this to them. How sad this is indeed. Get wisdom, get understanding. Stop. Think about what you're about to do. What is it going to do to you? How is it going to affect your life? How is it going to affect others around you? What's the worst thing that can happen by doing this? If we ask those questions and we get that wisdom, when we get that understanding, it's going to go so much better for us. Our lives are going to be more peaceful because we learned discernment along the way. Let the wise listen and add to their learning. Proverbs 1:5. I don't want to get less brave as I grow older, so I welcome challenges that stretch me, like agreeing to teach an hour-long webinar about storytelling. What could be so hard about sitting at my dining room table with my computer, sharing what I know about one of my favorite topics? Here's what's hard. I've never done a webinar before, and I have no idea how to make that happen. I can help you, my son-in-law David volunteered, reminding me how thankful I am that my daughter married him. So I organized the content and created a digital file with my daughter's help. I sent the attendees an outline and instruction to the organization about when to show a video during the presentation. Then I practiced and prayed. The day of the webinar arrived. David's fingers flew across my keyboard to set everything in motion, and soon I got the cue to start. Unfortunately, things went downhill from there. Our dog began barking incessantly. A trash truck came rumbling through our driveway, loudly screeching to a halt. The video didn't work on cue. By the time we finished, all we could say was, phew. The next couple of days, I spent thinking of ways I could have made the webinar better. But then I remembered why I had agreed to it, to bravely stretch toward a challenge. Lord, help me be brave enough to try new ways to share what I know and to learn what I don't. Now, that is a fantastic statement. That is a fantastic statement. Lord, help me to be brave enough to try new ways to share what I know and to learn what I don't. Now, as you well know, I've been working on my Sentro Knitting Machine, and I've been stretching myself. I have days of frustration with it. I want to toss it out the window. But I'm learning how to fix my mistakes. I'm learning some great tips from other people. And that's key too. Other people can help you grow in your wisdom and understanding. That is a huge resource to draw from. Look to somebody that you know that is familiar with what you want to do, whether it's a painter, whether it's a teacher, whether it's cooking, whatever it is, tap in to other resources. Stretch yourself. Work through those mistakes. Mistakes are a stepping stone up to success. All right, we're going to look up Deuteronomy 31:6. Okay, Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. And 1 Peter 4:10. Let's hop over there. I hope everybody's doing well today. Got to find 1 Peter. You know, when you're in a hurry looking for something, you tend not to find it as fast, right? All right. I'm getting there. 1 Peter 4:10. Here we go. 1 Peter 4 and verse 10 says, Be hospitable to one another without grumbling. As each one has received a gift, minister to it to one another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. We must get wisdom. Understanding is very, very important. The Bible in Proverbs talks about getting wisdom and understanding, how important it is. When we do this, our faith will grow. Our understanding of the scriptures will grow. We will have light bulbs going off in our head all over the place. We may struggle. Look up those words that you don't understand. Just don't bypass it and say, I don't know what that means. Take a minute. Look it up on Google. It's very fast, quick, and efficient. Dig deeper. When we get wisdom and we get understanding, we are more at peace with ourselves. We are more content. We are more in tune with God and His will for us. And that helps us stay away from all the foolishness that's going on in the world today. We search the scriptures daily to see if these things are so. And we always go back to the Bible. We draw from the scriptures that we have learned, the devotionals we have listened to, the study of the books of the Bible we have read. We keep digging deeper and deeper. When I started this study in Revelation, I was thinking, who am I to teach such a hard book to understand? But I wanted to stretch myself a little bit. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to grow more. And that should be on our hearts every day. That should be written on the tablet of our heart every day. Go, grow, and go for Jesus every single day. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this devotional. Let the wise listen and add to their learning. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. I am feeling really good today. The medicine is really helping. It's good to feel whole again. Wow, I'm just doing a lot of things. I've got a pot roast in my slow cooker and potatoes and onions and carrots. And in my other slow cooker, I have a pork loin. I'm cooking some meals up for my daughter. I'm making sloppy joes, man-wish sloppy joes, and macaroni and cheese. I will be delivering that to her tomorrow. Yes, I'm stretching myself. It feels great. It's great when you start feeling better. And even when you're down, you know how much I've been in and out of the hospital, and those are those days that come and really, those are challenging days. But what we do with those challenging days is to pray and know that God is listening and directing us to doctors and maybe tests that we need, and that we may have to wait a while for those appointments, and we have to be in pain all that while that we're waiting for those appointments. And it's not a pleasant thing to go through, but we have to stretch ourselves and challenge ourselves and know that God knows, God sees and understands, and we have to trust in His will for our lives. All right. I am going to make some scrunchies today. For the hair, I think scrunchies might sell okay at an upcoming craft fair that we're going to do in June. So I really got to start learning this and get that cranked out. I made another hat, and I added a pom-pom that I made on my Clover pom-pom maker. Stretching myself a little bit again. It's been a long time since I've made pom-poms. I'm looking at it here. No, see, I got to clip a little ones that are standing up. But I think it turned out pretty cute. What do you think of that? This is made on my Addy machine. I used, let me get the yarn. I used this skein of yarn. This was Mainstay yarn. My machine loves this yarn. No tuck stitches, no skip stitches. This color happens to be, where's the color? Black multi. So it's a multi-black color with the black and the white. Makes me think of newspaper print. And it worked up, the design worked up really cute. So yeah, I really like this one. And the pom-pom is cute. I think Crochet Me Rebecca, I think she mentioned, yeah, put some pom-poms on. So I said, oh, okay. So I did. And that's my first pom-pom. It's on pretty snug. So yeah. Next one I make, I'm going to make it a little bit fuller. But not bad for the first one. So I really enjoyed making that yesterday. I've got a scrunchie on my machine to, test it out. And I used, of the mainstay yarn, it had 285 yarns, and this is about what I've got left. So I can make some scrunchies with this. I can add it for a scrap thing. I will cake it up, the rest of this in a ball. So, yes, I am having fun. I am feeling good. I'm praising God for this period of revived energy in my body. It's been quite a while. Ron's having a rough day today. I would ask that you pray for him. He suffers with migraine headaches, and he has a dull aching today. And he's laid down a couple times already and tried to catch some more sleep. And he doesn't look well in his face. His eyes are strained, and you can tell when someone's not feeling well. So I definitely would ask for prayers. And remember, he has his own YouTube channel now. It's called Ron's Christian Corner. I did put the link in the drop-down box below. So if you want to hop over there and subscribe to his channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The more we can get the word out, the better it is for everybody. We want to share God's word wherever we can, and hopefully people will like our channels, and they will subscribe, and they will go grow and glow for Jesus even more, and they will stretch themselves and challenge themselves. All right, I am going to be having a giveaway in April. I haven't decided what I'm going to put together for that yet, but it will be fun. I love doing the giveaways to give back to you, and I love giving happy gifts, and it's a lot of fun, and people seem to enjoy it. So you take care today. It's a beautiful day in Rochester, Michigan. The sun is shining. It's just perfect day. All right, you take care. You have a blessed day in the Lord. Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow, which will be Friday, with another devotional in our Revelation series. Take care. Bye for now.